Hey guys, Adam here. Today's video we're going to look at what the best form of cardio is, LISS or HIIT. So, is it better to go for a 4-kilometre run at a long sort of steady pace, or is it better to hit the intervals and work hard for short periods of time? So what's LISS? LISS is an acronym for low intensity, steady state cardio. So if you think of the traditional methods, if you were, back in the day, if you want to get fit, you went on a 10K run. Alternatively, we've got HIIT, HIIT, which is a buzzword of the health and fitness industry at the moment. Everybody's heard of it. High intensity interval training. So the description says it all. Short periods of all out exercise. So which one is better for fat loss? Drum roll. For me, it's got to be HIIT. I say that with some caveats though, and before I get into the reasons why, I think LISS is a great place to start. So if you're new to exercise, I think you're much better off, getting your bike out of the shed and going for some sort of leisurely rides. Get a base of health and fitness up before we throw you in with some sadistic trainer doing 300 burpees and plyometric box jumps. So LISS, I think, is a good place to start, but I think we need to progress to the HIIT format, and there's a few reasons why. So there's a couple of big problems that I see with LISS. When we first kick off our health and fitness regime, we will get results, but the body's pretty smart and it gets used to it pretty quickly. The problem is we get more efficient. So when we first start our exercise regime, run, let's say over 3-4 Ks, we're going to burn 350 to 400 calories. In a very short period of time, the body becomes more efficient. So what we do is we burn less calories over the same distance. So a month into the exercise regime, when we used to burn 400 calories on our run, we're now down to 250. And then we're left with a couple of different scenarios in order to elicit more fat loss. One is we have to run further, which takes more time, or alternatively cut back the food more to have less calories in and more calories out. Some other kind of negative points which go against LISS would be the reduction in lean body mass. So the further you run, there tends to be a relationship with losing muscle and also increased appetite. So let's get on now to the benefits of HIIT. So as discussed, it's a time saver. So if you're a busy parent, mum, dad, whatever job, full-time, kids, the lot, running 10Ks, 45 minutes to an hour every day isn't really going to fit into your schedule too well. But a HIIT session, if done properly, 20 to 25 minutes is all it takes. But for me, there's 3 primary benefits in trying to avoid getting too sciencey. For me, the top 3. So increased EPOC, which stands for exercise post-oxygen consumption, and that's a fancy way of saying that we continue to burn a shed load of calories after the workout ends because the body's trying to right itself. It's trying to recover. So after the workout, we continue to burn. There's these things called catecholamines that are released into the system when we do high intensity interval training, and they help fat burning by firing up the metabolism, really. That's their job. 3, as discussed in the previous point, we do see a reduction in appetite post-workout. So if you're wanting to try some HIIT for the first time, my recommendation would be to pick something low impact. There's in the gym stationary bike, cross trainer is a good one, less impact on the joint. So this is if you're not as fit as you think you should be, and start with something simple. 10 seconds fast, 10 seconds slow. If you're a little bit fitter, there's 2 main protocols which most people follow, and that's the Wingate protocol and a descending protocol. And we'll put this down below in the comments so you guys can follow on. You got something to read later on. So the Wingate protocol is 30 seconds of all-out effort, and I mean all-out effort. So at the end of it, you're absolutely spent. All right, followed by a rest period of up to 4 minutes, and we want to repeat this 6 times and get to that 20-minute time slot. So 30 seconds, absolute all-in effort with a maximum of 4 minutes break. So 2 to 4 minutes, at best 2-minute break, but if you're new to the game, maximum 4 minutes, and repeat for 20 minutes. Alternatively, a lot of people like to use the descending protocol, which is something along the lines of running for 400 meters with a 4-minute break, into a 300-meter run with a 3-minute break, 200 meters with a 2-minute break, 100 meters with a minute break. And again, we're looking at trying to break that 20-minute window of time. Anything more than that, if you can get through more than that, you haven't worked hard enough, and that's the key with the HIIT. So, but at the end of the day, as I said in other videos, you've just got to find something that you love doing. If you love going out there for a run, hitting a track in nature and getting 10Ks out of it, you know, if you get a pump out of that, if that's what gets you up in the morning, then go do it. There are plenty of other ways to do this, but if you are going to pick cardio and you've been training a little while, I think you've got to move into some HIIT training sooner or later.